Hello humans and welcome to episode 7 of Chef Mike Does Stuff. I am the Chef Mike from the title. Thank you everybody for liking and sharing and subscribing to my channel. I appreciate it very much. There were a few questions people have been asking me, so I'm going to address them. Yes, I am still wearing gym shorts. I'm at home. I'm built for comfort, not for speed, so that's what you're gonna get. I have done some upgrading to my setup here. So I posted a picture not too long ago. I have some heavy duty moving blankets on some microphone stands. I got a new, it's cheap, but I got a new microphone. So hopefully things sound a little better, a little less echoey. And I'm still waiting for some extra lights so that way it'll look a little more pro level in here. So hopefully that'll be awesome. And yeah, once again, make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, hit the button so you don't miss all the fun stuff that I'm going to be doing in the future. So I'm going to keep those videos coming as long as you are still watching. So today we are going to make a Hasselback potato. This is incredibly easy, but you do need a little bit of knife skill to do it. Basically, we're going to make a bunch of little knife cuts in this potato, bake it in the oven with a little salt and oil, and it'll basically be done. We're going to add a couple more ingredients and put it back into the oven. You know, maybe some cheese, maybe some bacon, sour cream, you know, normal stuff that you would do like a loaded baked potato with. But I thought this would be a fun new way for some of you to experience potatoes. I did a poll, and a lot of people don't know what a Hasselback potato is. So we're going to make one of those today. Let's get to the cutting board and see what we're going to do. Okay, we are at the cutting board. Now, this is definitely going to put your knife skills to the test, but there's some other ways that I can give you some tips on how to do it. We're going to be using a russet potato. They're nice and big. That's usually what I would use for a baked potato. One of the cool things about this recipe, we're adding lots of little cuts across it. So there's actually going to be a lot of surface area for it to get crispy and crunchy in the oven. And then I happen to have a little bit of avocado oil, but use olive oil, use butter, use soybean oil, vegetable oil, whatever you got. And I'll show you what to do there. But first, we need to prep the Hasselback potato. What I am going to do is start off like so. Now, if you can see, I'm not going all the way through the potato. I am going almost all the way through the potato with lots of little tiny cuts like so. There's a good possibility you're going to cut through it like I just did. There's going to be a good possibility pieces are going to break. Don't even worry about it. Just keep on cutting. One of the little tips, you could put it up against the cutting board. This way, when I hit the cutting board, I'm not cutting all the way through. Some people might put 2 cutting boards. Some people have done chopsticks, but you're just basically going to cut all the way through the potato. And I'm not going to bore you by watching me cut this potato the whole way through. So with movie magic, I just completed cutting the potato. Look at that. That's amazing. And just to show everybody how legit, I did mess up again. One little spot right here. You could see I kind of let it fall through. Don't care. Still going to cook it. Doesn't matter. So, potato in a baking dish of some kind. Little bit of oil over the top. Since I'm putting salt on this, I'm using one hand, which will be the clean hand. This is actually a good strategy when you are like breading things. You know, kind of separate the pieces just a little bit, but as this is baking, those pieces are going to open up. You could add a little bit more oil halfway through the bake time, and it will get in between the little parts. And then I'm just going to sprinkle a little salt on it. Like so. And that is it. This is going to go into a 425 degree oven for about 45 minutes. And then when it comes out, we're going to dress it up and make it all fancy-like. So, see you in a few. So this is the part in the video where I took the done Hasselback potato out. I covered it in some cheese and some bacon grease and put it back in the oven to melt. I have this great 40-minute long video of nothing going on, which apparently I forgot to stop recording the scene before. And then when I pressed record, I actually stopped recording to do the thing. Maybe I should check on that before doing the next scene. And another awesome thing is that you'll hear later I talk about if I make a mistake, I'm probably leaving it in because I am only making one potato. And this is what happens. All right, our Hasselback potato is out of the oven. There's cheese and stuff melted on it. You could see cheese is melted through those little pockets, little knife cuts that we did. Once again, here's the part over here where I cut way too deep. Here's the part where that little wedge happened. You can see how it fell apart. One of the things about Chef Mike Does Stuff is I'm making one potato. I am not, I don't have 10 potatoes. I don't have a team behind me. So if I really mess this up, I'm probably still going to show you. But since this turned out so good, I'm pretty happy. Now what I like to do is first, I'm going to add a little sour cream to the top. A fancy chef might do a quenelle or something, but I'm just going to dollop sour cream all over the top. Like so. Look at that. So that way every little piece has kind of a little bit. Okay. I'm going to put some pepper on it now, only because I like how black pepper looks like over the sour cream. I think that looks cool. I don't care that it's all over the place. Doesn't bother me in the least. I'm going to put some scallions, some green onion. One cool thing about having that sauce on there is that scallions kind of stick to it, so that looks pretty cool. And now here is a choice you have. You can put some bacon on this, like so. Or you can put way too much bacon on this, which, to be honest, I don't think really happens, but so there. That's how much I want to put on there. This is a loaded Hasselback potato. This thing is a meal and a half. It's covered with cheese, sour cream, green onions, bacon. There's bacon fat in it. Delicious. But like I said, you could put all kinds of cool stuff on this bad boy. You can make it vegan, vegetarian, whatever you want to do. Load it up. Just the potato and the knife cuts and the baking first. Do that, and then load it with whatever you want. So, yeah. Well, humans, how easy was that? You just had to cut a potato a bunch and bake it in the oven and cover it with a bunch of stuff. That seems pretty easy. Now I want to see how you do it. Cover it just like this. Make it vegan, vegetarian, paleo, gluten-free, whatever other dietary restrictions you may have. Go ahead and do that. Make sure to tag me in all your photos. I want to see all the cool stuff that you guys are making with these kind of recipes. They're not really recipes, they're more ideas so that you can do it yourself at home. I kind of don't want to give a recipe, especially right now where I don't know how easy it is for you to go to the store and get a variety of ingredients. So if you kind of just understand, how to make something like this, you can create your own version of it, and I look forward to seeing it. So make sure you like, share, tag, retweet, subscribe, hit the bell, whatever the YouTube people tell you to do. And I look forward to doing this again. So like I said, subscribe because you are not going to want to miss when Chef Mike does stuff. I'm going to eat a whole bunch of this right now as my meal. I don't even need to serve it with other stuff. I'm just going to eat it just like this. And yeah, I put too much bacon on it, which is actually the appropriate amount of bacon. I like that. I like that for sure.